Hey everybody, so as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing, Guidance, and Tarot. This is going to be a reading for all of our Divine Feminines, okay? So DF, Empress, High Priestess energy only. If you in any way at all identify as a Divine Masculine, hunty, you can go ahead and get out because this reading right now is not for you, sir, okay? This reading right now is not for you. Now, ladies, let us go ahead and jump into this reading. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you all on today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. I just love, y'all already know what I'm about to say, don't y'all? Palo Santo, like my Lord. Just love the way it smells. Let us go ahead and jump into it, guys. See what the reading is all about today. Let us see. Feeling lost? Will you listen? Run away. Okay. So we have feeling lost, will you listen, and run away. All right. So somebody feels lost without you. They really want to talk to you, but it feels like whatever this person has to say, they themselves know that it doesn't sound believable. It doesn't sound true. So they're like, will you even listen to what it is that I have to say? You know? And also, whatever they have going on, it may just be so many different attachments right now that this person feels like the only way they could be close to you is to like get away from everything, right? So that's that whole runaway energy. Then with the underlining of the deck being you feel like home, the person is saying they feel most comfort, most peace, most at ease around or with you, okay? So without you, they feel lost. It says, I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's just easier to just stay in silence. At this point, if the words and the actions can't match up, they're tired of talking about it. You get what I'm saying? This feels like someone who's really tired of saying it and not quite being in the position of being able to do it. So it's bothering them. Because now it's like, in the event you didn't want to listen, they totally understand it. They get why you don't want to. They understand why you would want to walk away. You get what I'm saying? So it says, there's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? And will you believe me? Right? I'm telling you these things, but are you receptive to these things? Okay? So with this runaway energy, it says, would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Okay, so that means get away from everything, whatever and anything that could possibly be going on. That's what they want to get away from. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. All right. The energy between you two, very, very loving. Okay, very loving. This person knows that you're very independent. They also know you have this guard up and they understand why. This person is in their mind thinking a lot. This person seems to be a thinker. Yeah, King of Swords, okay? They want to stand up and fight for the connection, but they feel like so many things have taken place that just aren't fair to you or aren't right to you. You know, like on your side of things, it can come across as betrayal and someone not being there for you and disappointing you and letting you down. But on their side of things, it's like responsibilities, obligations, things they had to do, things that they could not say no to, you know? So in that essence, you were denied, you were rejected, you were said no to. And so ultimately what we're taught is, you know, when a man cares for you romantically or at all, he's going to prioritize you in some way in his life. So if you get to the point where you feel like you're not being prioritized, Ten of Swords, well, obviously, you get what I'm saying? If a person is always like, oh no, I can't, sorry, not today, sorry, not today, sorry, not next week, not next year, not next month, not tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? It's like, obviously, you're just not on that list of things. So they understand why you don't want to listen. You get what I'm saying? But what they're getting at is they're wanting to find a way to put you in to what they have to do, right? But what they have to do is right in front of them. So this feels like I'm speaking to twins who are not necessarily in the same space, because if you were in the same space, I feel like it would be nothing for this person to prioritize you, but you're not around. So that's what I'm getting, right? And it's not an excuse at all. Like, it's not a valid excuse, right? Meaning it's not one that'll justify anything. Hence why the Justice card was in reverse, right? But it is an excuse nevertheless. And it is how they feel about it. And their feelings are valid. So I guess, you know, depending on how you look at it right now, obviously I see all sides of the situation. But a person feeling 10 of Swords in reverse and then sitting here saying everything is fine. No, it's not. You know it's not. They know it's not. It's not fine. To continually let someone down, I say continually because I like the way it sounds. The word is continuously. But to continually let someone down over and over and over again, obviously is not fine. I mean, the English language is made up anyway, so I make up my own words all the time. And I have no problem doing it. And I say it so confidently as if it's actually a word in the dictionary. And the reason I do that is because, well, they did it. Why can they make up words and I can't? I'm a creative person. I'm an authoress. Why can't I make up my own words? Everybody, Blue, go to your auntie's house. But for real, though, am I lying? I'm just saying. They're all made up anyway. If it makes sense and you understand what I'm saying, what difference does it make? So let us see what's going on with this person, the connection. They're watching you. I've been watching you. To the OGs, y'all know that's like one of my songs that I... Anyway, let's go back. Moving forward. So they're watching you. Creepy style. No, but they're watching you. All right. And they're wondering if you guys can heal the connection. Because right now, the way you come in is kind of Queen of Swords in reverse. It's given, I'm good. You know, it's given, thank you, no thank you. That's what it's given. It's given, okay, stay over there. You know, it's given that. So, because I'm hearing, excuse me, I'm hearing you're going to be a lady regardless, right? The way you're going to handle the situation. So, okay, but the Queen of Swords in reverse is not nice. So you might think you're being nice, but you're not. You're not, okay? So yeah, the Page of Swords spying on you, watching you, very much so, wondering what you're up to, what you're doing, and I'm hearing what you're thinking, you know, because they're thinking a lot. And so they're like, what are you thinking? Now here's the thing, you're thinking a lot too, but where are we getting at? You get what I'm saying? Because Swords is about the way your mind works, processes information, just how you think in general, and how you communicate, how you express yourself, how you verbalize your emotions. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you, you know, how you go about handling that? And how do you go about verbalizing your thoughts? Just period. How do you communicate? Okay, so let us see, because this Hermit energy, either they are going ghost right now, you're going ghost right now. Somebody is in Hermit mode. Okay, Empress in reverse, it's giving they did not make you feel like the Empress you are. That's what it's giving. So, you're not interested. The World card in reverse, they don't want it to be over. You know, they're Divine Feminine. Why would they want it to be over? I'm sure you wouldn't have wanted it to be over either if the shoe was on the other foot. You get what I'm saying? And here's the thing about being an empath though, right? Putting yourself in someone else's shoes and saying, if that were me, how would I feel? Right? And here's the thing, you have done that possibly because the Two of Cups is coming out. So that makes me happy to see. They love you deep. You love them deep. It's like saying, but yes, you love each other, but it's definitely giving this energy of still has not happened yet, because Page of Swords is curiosity. This is something you're curious about. They're curious about a connection with you in a deeper way. They're curious about a relationship with you in a deeper way. But have they actually taken the necessary steps to see that happen? Possibly not with the Ten of Swords. Go to your auntie's house because the girl is too damn good. I about to say with the Ten of Swords having came out before, and then the everything is fine, and here it is again. So clearly, no, they have not put in whatever amount of work, action, or effort that they could put in. You know what I mean? And so we have the Star card here. And I feel like this person prays about it. They pray that you see things from a different perspective, or that you are understanding, or that, you know, whatever the circumstances are, don't determine, or excuse me, don't stop you guys from doing this. Okay, because I'm trying to hear TJ in the background. He was quiet 2 seconds ago. Now he talking. And my mommy brain is going over there listening to that and doing this at the same time. So if I start getting choppy now y'all know why. My mommy brain is like over there and here at the same time. But anyway, they're like praying on it. You know, hoping that you give them this chance. You see them the way that they're trying to be seen. But it's not giving that right now. It's not. I mean... You would like to, I would think, with the Two of Cups here, you would like to think of them like that, right? But yeah, Justice card reverse is just right is right and wrong is wrong. And in the event that you feel like someone has done you wrong in any way, shape, form, or fashion, well, you're going to look at that and say, nah. Because here's the thing, intentions, right? So you say, well, what were their intentions? If their intentions were to do you wrong, then yeah, the answer is absolutely not, right? But in the event that they did you wrong like that, like you feel bad because of whatever's going on, but they didn't actually intend on hurting your feelings, then that's a different story. But if what they did was intentional, or that's how you're feeling, then yeah, no, it's a wrap for that. You get what I'm saying? You're not listening to anything the person has to say. So, they know that. That's why they're not saying nothing. You know? But for others of you, like I said, it was not intentional by any means. You know? Yeah, the Tower card reverse and the Queen of Wands. Here's the thing. Some of them could be trying to... how do I put this? Because I did see a Queen of Pentacles in reverse earlier. That's neither here nor there, because I feel like for some of you there may be another person. However, with the Tower card and the Queen of Wands, the Tower in reverse too, it's like they're trying to avoid something. They're trying to avoid this. But when you're sitting here, you're thinking about it all the time. It's kind of impossible to avoid, right? So it's like, yeah, Ace of Swords is the underlining. Eventually there's going to be some sort of conversation. Eventually, there's going to be something, like it's going to come to a head at some point, because nobody is going to stay in their mind about it and just stay in their mind about it. It's not going to work. As much as they think about you, I just heard Crazy, Crazy, Crazy. Isn't that a song by Casey and JoJo? Like them going crazy because they're thinking of someone all the time. Like that's how this person is starting to feel, because they think about you that much. You know, it's like a obsession. So yeah, right here it says let the past go. Like they really want to let go of whatever has happened up until this point, you know, because they miss you. All right, but they just don't know how you feel. It says you're mysterious. Yeah, they don't know how you feel because you don't really have too much to say. And a lot of you don't have too much to say because at this moment they're not communicating the best. And the reason their communication is not the best at this moment is because of whatever action or inaction. You know what I mean? And things are just not matching up and adding up. And they know that. So it's very much so giving like they're trying to avoid something. But it can't be avoided. A lot of them could have been trying to avoid you. Okay? Honestly speaking, could be a trigger warning for some of you. But that's, another way to look at it. They could have been trying to avoid you. Because you are the catalyst for so much change in this person's life. Them getting close to you would mean that a lot of different things change. They would have to step outside of their comfort zone in a lot of ways. And maybe they're not ready for that. They're not ready for that growth. You get what I'm saying? Now, it's not to say they're scared of growth or nothing like that. Or like they don't have a growth mindset. But I just think that it's some things here that they're comfortable with. The way they've been living. So maybe they're just not even aware of the fact that this is what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? But because you can see... you know, or because you're aware, you know, because the Queen of Wands is very intuitive. So, like I said, I told you guys, Queen of Wands definitely gives me feminine energy vibes, like divine feminine. Obviously, they're all feminine, but divine feminine vibes. And I say that because she's like into the occult studies, right? She's very magnetic and charming. She's attractive. She gets a lot of attention. And once you get to a certain level on your spiritual journey, like as a divine feminine, that's where you are. You're just attracting everything to yourself so effortlessly. So, and the reason you're doing it, it's because of who you are, the type of person that you are. People be thinking it's something else and it's really not. I just said this to someone last night when they like, why do things always work out good for that person and not for this person? Listen, we don't know what this person was doing thinking that God didn't see them. But that person was very much so aware that God watches everything. Y'all don't hear me though, do y'all? Like, I feel like people are listening to me, but because people say these things so often and they be so full of shit, that when a real genuine person is saying it, it's like, are y'all even really hearing me for real or no? When you're a good person for real, not for fake, on the camera and off the camera, in people's face and behind their back, when you're a good person for real, things are going to work out well for you. When you're vindictive, when you're spiteful, when you're envious, when you have a heart of malice or ill intent, when you're ill-willed, when you do those things just because you like seeing people down or you want to feel more powerful, in all actuality, one, you're pathetic. And two, you get what I'm saying? That's why things aren't going well for you. It's not something you really, it's not rocket science. It's not complicated. That's why I said, do people really hear me for real? Or is it like, you know, just entertainment? Like I told y'all, my readings, I'm sorry. If you're here just to be entertained, you are in the wrong place. Like, wrong place. So, a lot of them want to take accountability, you know, match your fly, be this King of Wands, you know, come into their power. But some of them are nervous. They've been trying to avoid this, not necessarily like they don't want you or they don't want to be with you, but it's more so like, how do I put this? It's more so like whatever they've gotten comfortable with or whoever they've gotten comfortable with that is a part of their life, they don't necessarily want to discard those people. So 7 of Swords in reverse, they've been deceiving themselves. You get what I'm saying? 5 of Wands, because they have a lot of crabs in the barrel around them. And I tell you guys that too. You get what I'm saying? So 10 of Swords in reverse, they have a lot of people that see that light in them, see that potential in them, know what they could do in life. And I mean, they ain't never did much with theirs, so why would they encourage them to do a whole bunch with them? Like, you get what I'm saying? People don't want you to leave them behind. That's not what people want. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, 9 of Cups in reverse. There could be someone drinking a lot, smoking a lot, partying a lot, sexing a lot, doing a lot. You get what I'm saying? And then wondering why they're not getting their wishes fulfilled. Because you're not on the right vibration. Hello? You get what I'm saying? So Wheel of Fortune, they sit there and look at you and feel away. So for some of you, this person could even feel those type of feelings towards you. Like they love you, but they also feel away because they're trying to be this thing or this energy, but you're already this thing in this energy. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is moving forward and progressing. Okay. Elevating. But like I said, person is imbalanced. So things can't move forward and progress when a person is making a situation harder than it needs to be. And you guys know I'm going to give you what I see, but I see it from both sides. And so with the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is why a lot of you would not, you know, open up to this person at this moment or listen to them. A lot of them are in situations already. Okay, like I said, there's a Queen of Pentacles here, reverse Death card, but it's clearly ending, right? So I guess maybe that's one of the things they were trying to avoid too. Like I said, you played a catalyst for change. You know, getting closer to you means that a lot of things in this person's life are going to change because you're twins, so you're meant to be together. So the closer you come to each other, whatever's in your life that should not necessarily continue to remain is going to start falling apart. It's going to start falling off on its own organically. Nothing that you have to do, nothing that they have to do, just going to start happening. So 9 of Pentacles, now this person becomes single, they become available, the blindfold falls off, they see the truth. All right, let us see. They see the truth. So now that they see the truth, will you listen? You get what I'm saying? Will you even understand where I'm coming from? Will you hear me out? Will you see that, you know, I didn't see all of this before, but I see it now. It's like, are they still not understanding you're the high priestess? You know all of this, but the emperor in reverse, the nine of cups in reverse, yeah, they know it now, but are they doing right now? No, they're still drinking a lot, smoking a lot, or partying a lot, whatever that nine of cups is in reverse, child. Their vibration is still low, which is why they're still not getting certain things coming in, and then they're still like trying to control the narrative in the situation, abusing their authority. A lot of them feel like, here's the thing, if you told them that they're your masculine, or they know that they're your masculine or whatever, listen, some of them be abusing that. They take it to the extreme. It's like, oh, so because you think that you're my masculine, you can just do X, Y, and Z. That's what that means? Oh, okay. Like, they take that shit to the extreme. And this is one of those cases I'm feeling. You know, and that only happens with a masculine that's not in alignment. That only happens with a masculine that's not yet on the right vibration. And notice I said yet, because they have the opportunity to get there. But that's up to them. You know, they see the truth. They're like, everything is fine. It's really not fine. It's not ever going to be fine until they cut themselves loose and set themselves free. That's when it'll be fine. But if they want to continue to do it this way because, well, they want to be right and they, you know, want to hold on to pride and ego and all this other stuff, then no, it's not any, first of all, it's nothing to listen to. So why are they even asking you that? Of course you're not going to listen. It's nothing to listen to. You listen to their pride and their ego. So yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. When it comes to the passion that this person has for you, my Lord, you get what I'm saying? When it comes to the love, the admiration, the respect, yeah, but the fact that they're like, their pride and their ego and this fear and, girl, go to your auntie's house, because I'm not really understanding this person. First of all, they feel like they don't have much to offer. King of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like they can't really be much for you right now, like, because the Emperor in the upright, authoritative figure. The King of Pentacles in the upright, that is zaddy. I told y'all that. Even before we had zaddy cards, I always said that about the King of Pentacles. Go back to my videos from back in the day. King of Pentacles is zaddy because that is the type of man that's going to make sure everything is taken care of. You're good, cool. You good, I'm good. It's that type of energy. And then that allows for you to feel less pressure when it comes to like bills, responsibilities, and blah, 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 right? And so you're like, whew, right? Like the way every lady wants to feel. Okay, amen, amen, shit. And so, yeah, with the Knight of Wands, it's them being determined to take this action, or them being determined to become better, or them being determined to continue to grow because, like I said, Six of Cups, they're reminiscing. You know, whether it be about times you guys had in this lifetime or times you had in previous experiences, they're reminiscing, all right? A lot of you can expect a phone call from this person. Now, once again, this person doesn't know what to say, so don't expect them to say much during the phone call. It might sound like a whole lot of nothing being said, okay? But you'll get a phone call nevertheless. You get what I'm saying? So totally up to you what you want to do with that. You can sit on the phone with them if you love them that much and just listen to them in silence. Or you can go ahead and just not answer, because I'll tell you they ain't got nothing to say. Don't say I ain't tell you. They don't really know how to say what they need to say, and they don't really know where to start. I just heard at the beginning. That's probably my subconscious, because that's some shit I would say. At the beginning, the fuck? I don't even know where to start. At the beginning, my mans. Start from the beginning. But yeah, Judgment, and then we have Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, family, happily ever after. When they think of you, they think of a life of love, luxury, happiness, you know, children running around smiling and playing. Then your children growing old and having lives of their own. Now you have grandchildren running around laughing, crying, playing. Like, that's what they think about when they think about you. Okay? They really want to reconcile. They really want to apologize for something, I'm also hearing. But it's at this point where they're just tired of apologizing. They're tired of saying sorry. And this person probably knows you don't like that. Because if you're anything like me, like, how about you just stop doing shit to be sorry about? You get what I'm saying? Stop saying sorry every 2 damn seconds. God, man. I don't know if it's because when I was growing up, my mama told me, you know, apologize. It's more meaningful as opposed to just being like sorry. Because if you sorry, you're a sorry person. That means like you always doing something as to where you feel like you just always have to say sorry. So it just irritates me. It just rubs me wrong. Excuse me. People just like sorry. Like, okay, Jesus. You get what I'm saying? Or even worse, when a person feel like they have to say sorry all the time because like they feel like they're always doing something wrong, that is another bad thing too. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe they were younger and people always made them feel like they were not good enough or something. So they just always saying sorry. Like, what are you saying sorry for? I can't stand either one of them. I can't stand a person that's always doing something and saying sorry. And I can't stand a person that assumes they're always doing something and they ain't doing nothing, but they always saying sorry. It's two different ways. And if you're an empath, you understand what I mean. But I can't stand it at all. Either way it goes. You don't have to say sorry, period. Don't have to say sorry for being you. Just be you. And you don't have to say sorry at all. If you're truly apologetic, then apologize. And change your behavior. Don't keep saying sorry. So, but you know, whoever this person is, I feel like, you know, maybe they're just not used to an empress. That's what I'm saying. They're not used to an empress. And that's okay. So it's fine. They don't have to deal with an empress. It's like if you want a princess, which is like a page, or you want a queen, that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing at all wrong with that. But if you are not ready for it and you don't know how to handle, you don't know how to deal with, you cannot tolerate, whatever it is, honey, an empress, that is fine. But the fact that people feel like they have to do, no, you don't have to do nothing. But the reason they feel like they have to do it is because they're so curious about it. That it's like they have to, no, you don't. You don't have to do anything. You know, but this person wants to do it. And I think that's what they really need to understand in their mind. You know, this is a choice that you're making. So it's a choice you need to make. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said I think the Two of Swords represents that. The blindfold falling off because of that. Them seeing the truth about that. Okay. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Yep. And everything is fine. So a lot of them see, like I said, they're that Two of Swords in reverses again. Like I said, a lot of them see that you're just going to keep it pushing because a lot of you have obligations, responsibilities, and I'm hearing dependence. And this is what you just don't do. You don't waste time. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Are you serious? You're at the top of the wheel right now. You have zero time at all to go back. You have zero time at all to be stuck. You have zero time at all to play games. You get what I'm saying? So in the event that you're like, okay, here, I'll give you a little bit of my time, or I'll give you a little bit of my energy, and somebody is wasting it or they playing with it, psh, you already know where they could go, don't you? To their damn auntie house. They can go right on to their damn auntie house. That's where they could go. So with that being said, here we got unavailable and we got play hard. It was like some of you guys were having a really good time with each other, and then out of nowhere, person becomes unavailable. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. Like I said, I did see the Hermit earlier, right? I feel like a lot of you, that could be you too. So flip it as you need to. Like you guys were having a good time, then out of nowhere, you became unavailable. Denial. It's, yeah, see, like I said, they're trying to avoid something, but they have to detach with love to clearly see the truth. Because right now, it's like they're binded. And for some of you, like I said, there's another person. So they might be binded to that person. You don't even know it. We have passion, okay? Try something you've never done before. Every time I see that, I think unusual. So yeah, addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. Like I said, Nine of Cups in reverse. It's something that they're doing that they continue to do. It could be anything, y'all. Okay? Like, I love my tree. I love my herb. Y'all know this. First of all, so many reasons why y'all should know I love herbs. Okay? I'm going to have my Goddess Blunts available back on the website. Okay? Coming up. So I'm going to let y'all know when I put those back up there. All my Goddess Blunt information.